Artificial intelligence got ahead of the astronauts and ejected them out into open space to their certain death. And modern artificial intelligence can do such things that the best science fiction writers of the past decades could not imagine, even in their wildest fantasies. What is artificial intelligence really capable of? And should we be afraid of a machine revolt? While the robot from Kubrick's film could read lips, modern artificial intelligence is able to read thoughts. In 2017, Chinese scientist Zhongming Liu, along with his colleagues, placed 3 volunteers inside a tomograph. Then they showed them small videos and recorded the reactions of their brain. Then they downloaded the tomography data into a convolutional neural network, or CNN, so that the AI could learn how to recognize the connections between specific visual models and brain reactions. From the images of the tomograph, trained artificial intelligence was able to guess what a person was thinking by using the brain scan. It's worth noting that the neural network decrypted only some images. More precisely, 1 category of objects out of 15, but with a success rate of more than 50%. Then, just 1 year later, the capabilities of artificial intelligence improved. A professor at Columbia University named Nima Mesgarani managed to train the neural network to translate thoughts into words. True, this time not from pictures, but directly from the brain. Scientists placed electrodes in the cerebral cortex of 5 volunteers. For 30 minutes, various texts were read to them, and the activity of their brain neurons was recorded. This was sufficient for the neural network to be able to translate thoughts into words with 75% accuracy. Given this pace, we should expect that in the future, we'll need to protect not only our electronic data from hacking by scammers, but also our own brains. Of course, artificial intelligence is already being used to combat these scammers, and not for the capture of criminals, but rather to troll them. Scientists decided that artificial intelligence could create it. Scientists have developed 2 algorithms that allow neural networks to find a way to transform fragile polymers into light, durable, and compressible substances. Artificial intelligence was able to simulate such material, with which it was possible to create a small, supercompressible building block. Construction, the production of new materials, and reading thoughts are perfectly feasible tasks for a neural network. But the most difficult area, where the help of artificial intelligence is needed, is medicine. Indeed, many pathogenic bacteria and viruses mutate at a frantic speed and take on new forms, outpacing even modern technologies in their development. To solve this problem, researchers at Flinders University have created an algorithm for a neural network that looks for suitable chemical compounds among hundreds of millions of options loaded into a database. Doctors could take decades to research all of them, but artificial intelligence can quickly create the right formulas for flu vaccines. One such vaccine is already being tested on 371 volunteers. So far, the process is that first someone must set up the necessary data and algorithms on a computer and then train the neural network. However, soon, artificial intelligence will be able to independently take information from the environment. They'll be able to do this in the same way that people do, through vision. Now, many computer vision systems aren't able to independently analyze objects from the real world. They do this based on hundreds of thousands of downloaded images. But scientists from the University of California created a neural network that can independently learn from what they've seen in pictures. First, the system breaks the image into small pieces, so-called viewlets. Then the computer remembers how these different viewlets can be combined with each other, forming the necessary object. At the final stage, the neural network draws attention to other objects located in the visible area and correlates them with the primary object. A similar principle of visual learning can be observed in infants when they study the world around them. Over time, with the knowledge obtained in this way, the neural network will be able to pass it on to its offspring by inheritance. Scientists from the Free University of Amsterdam believe that there's no need to create new neural networks because you can teach them to reproduce themselves. The researchers programmed 2 robots to analyze their own code and combine it with the code of another neural network. The result was a child with artificial intelligence, which inherited all the knowledge from both parents. Thus, humanity won't need to create a neural network for each individual task. Robots will reproduce independently and, like people, will begin to master specializations and professions depending on the scope of each neural network. Such examples cannot yet be called a real machine revolt, but by 2040, some scientists worry artificial intelligence will be able to start a nuclear war. If nuclear weapons are equipped with artificial intelligence systems, a smart neural network may mistakenly decide that a country is in danger and then launch several nuclear warheads at the alleged enemy. But this is not the worst. About 80 countries are already developing artificial intelligence killer robots equipped with deadly weapons. Some of them are programmed with the aim of destroying a person if they present a danger. For example, if they're a terrorist, an armed criminal, or a soldier of an enemy army. However, many experts don't rule out the possibility that smart robots can consider all of humanity dangerous. How do you think artificial intelligence will change our future? Will it make life easier for mankind? Or will it wipe us off the face of the earth?